Hey everyone, how's it going? It is Chris here, and today we're looking at another bourbon. And this one here is, you probably already know what this one is just by looking at it, but this one here is Blanton's. We get these at our spirit release usually every year. Come in once every year to 2 years. We'll get some of these. They go pretty quickly. I've seen a lot of people. They'll say one bottle per person, and guy and a girl come in, they'll grab two, they run off to the car, they grab another two, they run off to the car, and before you know it, they've taken all the bottles. So I've seen that happen a few times while we're waiting in line. But Blanton's is, it's really good. You know, it's owned by Buffalo Trace. Really nice bourbon. It's got a really kind of cool history to it. Started off with settlers from Ireland and Scotland and Germany. They came to Kentucky. They realized that this was a really great place to grow whiskey, and they brought their stills with them, and that's how they started. You know, kind of not the Blanton's name, but really kind of getting going the bourbon stuff going on down there. Elmer T. Lee, he was the master distiller, and he worked with Colonel Blanton up until 1952, and a year before Elmer T. Lee, the master distiller, retired, he created Blanton's. And Blanton's is a really kind of a cool, they've got a really good distillery there. They've got this really, the limestone there, it makes for really great natural filtration of all these unwanted minerals in their water, and the crazy swings in temperature and the soil conditions make for really great corn growing, which is in here. They produce it in a warehouse called Warehouse H, and this one here says in Rick number 7, and individually filtered and bottled by hand at 93 proof at 7/22/21. So for March, April, May, June, July 22nd, 2021. This was made in barrel number 869, and each one of them comes from their own single barrel. So they don't start blending them. It comes right out of a single barrel. So this is what created the single barrel bourbon. So it's produced in a place called Warehouse H, and how it's kind of a famous kind of a warehouse. In 1933, just after Prohibition was ended, all these distillers were all freaking out because they didn't have any extra storage, because the government broke down all their storage areas and the warehouses and stuff. So they were like, we don't have any place to put our whiskeys. Prohibition's over. What are we going to do? So Elmer T. Lee came up with the idea, well, let's make Warehouse H. And they built it relatively quickly because it's made of metal. And he would have like dignitaries there and have great meetings and everything there. But oh, here comes the pug. Here comes Charlie. He had to come outside to say hi. But Warehouse H, it's really kind of cool because it is made of metal. So metal is thinner, obviously, than wood, and metal is cools off and heats up a lot quicker than wood does during the day. And they've got crazy swings of weather during the day. So what that does is it really kind of imparts really cool flavors into the whiskey while they're sitting aging in these barrels. And in the heat of the day, metal heats up really quickly. The barrels are sitting at the top of the warehouse. They heat up quickly and they age a lot faster as well. So it's a really kind of a cool system they've got there. And you can see the bottle here. It's got a very distinctive shape to it, and they have this little horse here on the top. And I'm sure everybody knows this, but each one of these little horses, it will spell out Blanton's if you collect them enough. This one here is an S, and it recreates the Kentucky Derby. So they will, sometimes Blanton sells them, sometimes you can get them independently, and a lot of people make them themselves, but they'll spell Blanton's out on this little wood, piece of wood or whatever it comes in. But you can also get them from Blanton's as well. But yeah, it's a nice whiskey. I've had it for about 2 years now. Got into it about a year ago, so this is what we've drank out of it so far. So let's try it here again. And yeah, it smells, wow, that does smell good. God. Yeah, that's a nice smell. It smells like toffee, cereal notes, and yeah, it's definitely caramel. brown sugar, cereal, toast, vanilla, marzipan. Maybe not so much marzipan, but definitely some spice. But the cork smells a little different than the whiskey. It smells like barbecue. Yeah, like a barbecue chicken almost, but a hickory barbecue chicken. It's really weird. Anyway, so let's get into the bourbon here. That dog is absolutely nuts. I apologize for him freaking out behind us. I might have to get up and let little arsehole in. He's just relentless. He's got to come out and say hi. He's got to see what you're doing. He's very, very nosy. He's a pug. And then once he sees that there's nothing here to eat, he's back in the house and he wants to be with his mom, because he's a big, huge mummy's dog. Anywhere mom goes, Charlie has to be right beside her. Wow, yeah, this smells really good. And it's at 46% ABV too. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not. And yeah, this is registered bottle is number 62 as well. So yeah, really, really nice. Definitely some spice to it. Toast, oak, like vanilla flavors, but like raw vanilla flavors to it almost, you know, like not that sweet kind of vanilla. Cedar. Almost like a Frank's Red Hot, but it's not hot, but it's kind of got that texture and flavor to it, like that bit of heat and spice to it, and that touch of sweetness, but not like a hot sauce or anything, but it's kind of got those notes to it as well. Dried fruit, creamy notes to it. Definitely like a cinnamon heart type of spice right at the tip of your tongue. And the sides, it just fills your mouth, like it just coats it completely full. Very salivating notes to it. But yeah, like a cinnamon heart flavor to it as well. Really, really, really nice. Just enjoying this whiskey. You know, the channel, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water here to it. This channel's you know, kind of a guy's channel, all around guys and everything like that. And the whiskeys and the cigars that we're going to be doing, tasting, the suits that we're going to be wearing, it's kind of for the every guy, you know. Like, I'm not going to be trying out $10,000 bottle of scotches or $1,500 bottle of bourbons or anything like that. That's crazy, you know. The suits is kind of be like a price point that anybody can afford. It's kind of a lifestyle that any one of us can afford quite easily, you know. Like, it's not going to break the bank or anything like that. My wife would probably kill me if I went out and say this bottle was $1,000. She would not be very happy at all. This was $64.99 when it came to spirit release, so really, really, really reasonable. I've seen them go online at places out in Calgary and in Toronto for about $100, $120, so almost double what we pay here in Winnipeg. Even down in the States, I've seen them for like $90 to $100 US, so relatively inexpensive bottle, and not bad at all, you know. It's not like crazy high end, it's not crazy expensive, but it's a very, very, very nice bourbon, and it's at 46%, so it's nice. You can add some water to it and kind of pour and play kind of thing to your tastes. Yeah, almost like a dried pea smell to it now, you know, like those peas, fruits, definitely toffee, caramel. Yeah, the spice is completely gone. A lot of earthy notes to it, like you can almost taste the rick house, you know, the dirt in the rick house, and the dust and stuff in it. Like it's got some very earthy tones, as well as the sweet notes to the toffee and caramel. Like it's a really nice bourbon. You know, it's fairly complex, easy to drink, super easy to enjoy, and the price is right. You know, yeah, I'm not about going out and spending tens of thousands of dollars or thousands of dollars, even hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a bottle or on cigars or anything like that. You know, I just the channel is all about you know, what every kind of guy can do and every kind of guy can afford. You know, I've seen some channels that are like, you know, we're trying bottles from the 1970s, or we're trying like the Johnny Walker King George V. You know, like after tax that's $1,000. You know, like so you definitely won't see anything like that on my channel unless somebody's nice enough to send me a sample to try, or they have a bottle that they want to bring over and we can try ourselves. So most of the stuff you'll see here 200 and under, you know, per bottle. So fairly reasonable, you know, that anybody else can find and get and enjoy. So but I really appreciate you guys watching. I truly do. I'm going to dram out 2 ounces of this bottle. I'm going to put it into a 2-ounce bottle for you, and I'm going to put it into a little box. And once that box is full, I'm going to draw a name, and one lucky winner is going to win that box of samples. And for a chance to win that and anything else that I have on here, all you got to do is like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, guys. I truly do. Having a great time here with you, and I still can't believe it. Like I still can't believe that you know, that I you know, I get to do this kind of stuff. You know, people are watching this, and I'm meeting really great people online, meeting good friends, and it's just been really great. I'm just having the best time here with you guys, and it's all because of you. No one was watching. What's the point of doing this? So I owe you guys a lot. That's why I like to give away stuff, because I want to reward the people who make me happy, and you guys certainly do make me happy. So thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends if you find it there's somebody else out there might like that. And you have yourselves a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers. Take care.